Here's why trying harder keeps you broke. Have you ever heard of the phrase, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard? It's quite a popular saying that many of us have grown up hearing from our parents and teachers. But here's the thing, it's actually not entirely true. Because there are so many talented people out there who don't work hard at all, and they still end up making it big. For example, if you want to lose weight, you might start by cutting out all of the junk food in your diet and start going to the gym 5 times per week. This is what most people don't understand about manifestation. It's not a numbers game. Money represents freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. So instead of focusing on the act of meditating for 30 minutes every single day, which is just a means to an end, you need to focus on what you really want to achieve with that meditation. When we take the time to explore our motivations and our values, we can start to see what actions will actually take us closer to where we want to go. And that's really the key to manifesting your dream life. It's not about working harder and harder until you burn out. We live in a society that glorifies hard work and hustle culture, but this isn't always what it's cracked up to be. By sharing your thoughts, you'll not only help yourself, but also inspire others who might be struggling with the same thing. Remember, there's no shame in admitting that you're not successful at everything. And by sharing your experiences, you can create a supportive community where everyone feels safe trying new things and taking risks. So go ahead and share your thoughts. Let's see if we can help each other find new and better ways to manifest our dream lives. Trying harder only works if you're headed in the right direction. So take some time to reflect on your goals and make sure that you're retaking the right steps to achieve them. Don't be afraid to take a different approach and experiment with new things. And remember that sometimes less effort can actually be more effective. It's about finding new and better ways to manifest what you want while taking care of yourself. So for example, let's say that you're trying to manifest a new car. Take some time to explore why you really want this car. Is it because you want to feel more luxurious and fancy when you drive it around? Or is it because you want to feel more freedom and independence knowing that you have your own set of wheels? Once you figure out what it is that you really want to feel, you can start to brainstorm ways to experience those emotions without actually having to buy the car. Maybe you could rent a fancy car for a day or two every month. Or maybe you could start saving up for a car that you really like and enjoy driving. How can you use the extra time you have to invest in yourself and take action towards the things that will bring you more freedom, security, and control over your life? Maybe that means starting a side hustle or investing in your education. Maybe it means spending more quality time with your loved ones or taking care of your health so that you can be at your best. Just because you meditate for 30 minutes every single day doesn't mean that you're going to get everything that you want in life, and that's when we start seeing real results. But there's another important thing to keep in mind. We can't just keep trying harder and harder forever. There's a point where we need to step back and evaluate whether or not we're actually on the right path. Because no matter how hard we try, if we're headed in the wrong direction, we'll never reach our destination. And it's definitely not because you've meditated for 30 minutes every single day for the past 6 months that you should be getting a brand new Lamborghini right about now. If you want to manifest something bigger than yourself, you can't just do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. Instead, you need to be willing to make changes in your life that will align with the energy of what you're trying to manifest. In this scenario, you're putting in a lot of effort, right? You're working hard to achieve your goal of losing weight. But let's say that even after doing all of this, you only managed to lose 5 pounds in the first month. You might start to feel discouraged because you're putting in so much effort, but the results just aren't matching up. So what do you do next? Most people would probably just keep trying harder. They might cut out even more junk food from their diet and start going to the gym 6 or 7 times a week. But here's the thing. Doing more of the same thing that isn't working is just going to lead to the same results. Think about actors like Leonardo DiCaprio or singers like Justin Bieber. They didn't become famous because they worked harder than everyone else. They got where they are today because of their raw talent and sometimes a little bit of luck. But then, on the other hand, there are also a lot of people out there who work super hard, but never really get anywhere close to achieving their goals. So what gives? Why do some people achieve success without even trying too hard, while others just can't seem to catch a break no matter how hard they try? Well, this is something that kept me wondering for a very long time. And after reading tons of self-improvement books and personal development books, I finally found an answer, and it all comes down to one simple concept. We tend to think that more effort always equals more results. In order to see real change, you need to do things differently. Think about it this way. Let's say that you're trying to manifest more money into your life. What does money represent? When we focus on the actions that will actually move us closer to what we want, we stop wasting time on the things that aren't working. This is why it is so important to take the time to really understand what we want and why we want it. By taking the time to explore our deeper motivations, we can find new and creative ways to manifest what we want without having to put in excessive amounts of effort. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but sometimes trying harder can actually be the reason why you're not getting what you want. Now, if you want to learn more about the mindset of abundance and how to use it to manifest your dream life, I'd highly recommend checking out this video here.